All right, so get this Bitcoin at $100,000.
Wow.
Trump launching meme coins
Yeah.
and AI that can predict how long we'll live.
Crazy, right?
2025 is off to a wild start, and we are diving deep into all of it today.
Buckle up.
You've sent us a ton of reports on the absolute latest in crypto and AI.
The latest and greatest.
So we're going to break down what really matters.
That's right.
So think of us
Yeah.
as like your guides through this crazy tech landscape.
That's a crazy world out there.
It is a crazy world.
Yeah.
It's January 19th, 2025.
That's right.
Things are moving at like warp speed.
Warp speed for sure.
But instead of getting lost in all these like crazy headlines, we're going to help you make sense of it all.
We'll be your sense makers.
And understand what these developments could actually mean for you.
Exactly, because that's what matters at the end of the day, right?
So let's start with the big one.
Okay.
Bitcoin hitting $100,000.
Huge milestone.
I mean, did anyone see this coming?
I don't think so.
It's incredible, but also makes you wonder, like, is this the new normal?
Right.
Or are we teetering on the edge of like a massive crypto crash?
Yeah, it's definitely a milestone.
Yeah.
But, the question of sustainability is a huge one right now.
Right.
Some experts are already predicting a correction.
Oh, wow.
And we've seen big players starting to liquidate their long positions.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So imagine
Wow.
the roller coaster ride if Bitcoin suddenly takes a nosedive from this peak.
Oh, man. That would be intense.
It would be intense.
Yeah.
Very intense.
Talk about a wild ride.
Yeah.
Speaking of wild, we have to talk about Trump's return to the White House.
Oh, boy.
And how he's basically turned into the crypto king.
Right.
He wants to make the U.S. the crypto capital of the planet.
Yep.
Even talking about like a national Bitcoin reserve.
Wow.
And potentially loosening regulations.
Like it moves.
This isn't just talk, right?
No, this could have a massive real-world impact.
Okay.
Imagine a world where using Bitcoin is as easy as using dollars.
Wow.
That's the kind of future Trump seems to be aiming for.
Yeah.
And it's sending shockwaves through the financial world.
Oh, for sure. And let's not forget his latest move.
Oh, yeah.
Launching his own meme coin.
The Trump coin.
Trump coins terribly. Now, I know meme coins can be a bit of a joke.
Sometimes.
But this one's already sitting at a $14.5 billion market cap.
It's huge.
Part of me is laughing.
Right.
And part of me is thinking, maybe I should have bought some.
Yeah, that's the meme coin madness, isn't it?
It is.
They explode out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Driven by hype.
Right.
And FOMO.
Fear of missing out.
Fear of missing out, exactly.
Exactly.
But it's pure speculation.
Okay.
And when the hype dies down, these coins can crash just as quickly.
Oh, wow. So how do we separate the fads from the real opportunities?
That's the question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's Solana hitting a new all-time high.
Right.
Supposedly fueled by the Trump pun's launch.
Yeah, fueled by the Trump pump.
Is this like a sign of Solana's strength or just like a temporary pump?
That's the million-dollar question, right?
It is.
Solana is definitely a contender in the blockchain space.
Okay.
Offering faster and cheaper transactions than Ethereum.
Oh, wow.
But it's still early days.
Right.
And whether it can hold its own against the giants remains to be seen.
Okay.
But, one prediction from Bitwise suggests Solana could be worth anywhere between $2,300 and $6,500 and $600 in the next 5 years.
Whoa. That's a huge potential upside.
It is.
Wow.
Big potential upside.
But speaking of the giants, Ethereum's been pretty quiet lately.
It has been quiet.
What's going on over there?
Well, don't let the quiet fool you.
Okay.
The Ethereum Foundation is going through a major leadership change.
Oh, wow.
With a vision for a more decentralized and developer-focused platform.
Interesting.
Yeah, this could be a pivotal moment for Ethereum.
Okay.
Potentially shaping its future.
Yeah.
And impacting the price of ETH in a big way.
So Ethereum holders, pay attention.
Pay attention. This could be big.
This could be big. And while we're talking about shaking up the financial world, Coinbase is now offering DeFi-backed Bitcoin loans.
Wow.
So imagine this. You can borrow money against your Bitcoin without dealing with a bank.
That's right. Cutting out the middleman.
It's like the Wild West of finance is becoming mainstream.
Exactly.
But what does this actually mean for, everyday people?
Well, it's a potential game changer.
Okay.
It's giving people more control over their assets.
Right.
And opening up financial opportunities.
Yeah.
For those who've been excluded from traditional system.
That's huge.
It is.
Yeah.
But as with any new technology,
it
comes with risks.
Right.
Understanding those risks is key to navigating this evolving financial landscape.
So it all sounds pretty exciting.
It is.
But also a little overwhelming.
Right.
So many possibilities, but also a lot of uncertainty.
Yeah, that's the world of crypto, isn't it?
Yeah. That's the world of crypto.
A lot of excitement, a lot of uncertainty. But that's what makes it so interesting.
Yeah, but with Bitcoin breaking records and the entire crypto landscape seemingly shifting beneath our feet.
Constantly shifting.
What should our listener be focusing on right now?
Yeah, that's a good question.
What are the key takeaways?
I'd say the biggest takeaway is this.
Yeah.
Do your research.
Okay.
Understand the risks and don't get swept up in the hype.
Right.
Crypto is evolving at a rapid pace.
Yeah.
And while there are opportunities, there are also pitfalls.
Right.
It's all about being informed and strategic.
So be smart about it.
Be smart about it.
All right, so we've covered a lot of ground in the crypto world.
We have.
From the highs of Bitcoin.
The highs.
To the potential of DeFi.
A lot of potential there.
But we've got another technological frontier to explore.
Okay, let's explore.
And that's artificial intelligence.
AI.
Or AI.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, things are getting really interesting over there.
Oh, yeah. AI is where it's at.
Hold on to your hats because AI is evolving faster than ever.
Faster than ever.
And the implications are mind-blowing.
Mind-blowing, for sure.
We're talking about AI that can reason, predict our lifespans, and even hallucinate.
Hallucinate.
Wait, AI hallucinations?
Yeah, it's a thing.
That sounds a little creepy.
A little bit.
Is this like the robots going rogue?
Not exactly rogue.
Okay.
But it does highlight the fact that we're still in the early stages of AI development.
Okay.
These systems are incredibly powerful.
Yeah.
But they can make mistakes.
Right.
And those mistakes can have real-world consequences.
Yeah, that makes sense. But before we delve into like the potential pitfalls, let's talk about the amazing stuff.
That's good stuff.
OpenAI is making some huge waves with not one, but two major developments.
The big ones.
They've got this new O3 mini reasoning model.
Yeah, the O3 mini.
Which is a huge leap forward.
A huge leap.
Think of it like this.
Okay.
Up until now, AI was mostly good at following instructions.
Right, kind of like a rule follower.
Yeah. Now it's starting to understand the why behind things.
Oh, why?
Making logical connections and solving problems in a more human-like way.
More human.
So is this the beginning of that sci-fi AI we've always imagined?
Interesting question.
Like super intelligent robots that can outthink us?
Well, we're not quite there yet.
Okay.
But we're definitely getting closer.
Closer.
And it's not just about robots.
Right.
This type of AI could revolutionize everything from chatbots to self-driving cars, making them smarter and more capable than ever before.
It's mind-blowing to think about all the possibilities.
It is mind-blowing.
But then there's the other side of the coin, right?
The flip side?
What about the potential dangers of AI becoming too powerful?
That's a conversation we absolutely need to have.
For sure.
As AI evolves,
yeah,
we have to be mindful of the ethical implication.
Right.
Ensuring it's used responsibly and doesn't end up harming humanity.
Okay, so before we spiral into an existential crisis, let's take a breath.
Deep breaths.
And unpack what this actually means for our listener.
Okay.
We've got Bitcoin hitting unimaginable heights.
Unbelievable.
Trump turning the U.S. into a crypto playground.
The crypto king.
And AI evolving at a pace that's both exhilarating and terrifying.
It is both.
What are the key things you should be thinking about right now?
I think the biggest takeaway is this. We're living in a time of unprecedented technological change.
For sure.
Both crypto and AI are forces to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
Capable of reshaping the world as we know it.
Absolutely.
The key is to stay informed.
Okay.
Engage in these conversations. And be prepared for a future that's full of both opportunities and challenges.
So buckle up.
Buckle up.
All right, so we've covered a lot in this first part of our deep dive.
We have.
But trust me, there's so much more to come.
Oh yeah, there's more.
We'll be back with more insights and analysis in just a moment.
Can't wait.
Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back.
It feels like we're just like barely scratching the surface of this whole tech revolution.
Absolutely.
We've covered Bitcoin, Ethereum,
Yeah.
Solana, even meme coins.
Meme coins.
But there's like a whole universe of altcoins out there.
The altcoin universe.
What's going to happen to them with all these regulatory changes?
Well, one report suggests that altcoins could actually see a major surge.
Oh, wow.
Especially with Trump's like pro-crypto stance.
Yeah.
A more favorable regulatory environment could attract big institutional investors.
Okay.
Giving altcoins more legitimacy.
Right.
And potentially boosting their market performance.
So is this a rising tide lifts all boats situation?
Potentially, yeah.
But hold on, one report mentioned Gary Gensler resigned from the SEC.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't he pretty tough on crypto?
He was.
Yeah.
Gensler's departure could signal a softer approach to crypto regulation.
Interesting.
And with figures like David Sachs celebrating the end of aggressive regulatory actions.
Oh, wow.
It's not surprising that the market is reacting positively.
So altcoin investors,
Yeah.
this could be your year.
This could be it.
Yeah. Remember, always do your research.
Absolutely.
Don't just chase hype.
Right.
Look into like the project fundamentals.
The fundamentals.
The team behind it and like the use case.
Use case is important.
Yeah. The altcoin market can be incredibly volatile.
Or incredibly volatile.
Okay. Let's shift gears back to AI for a moment.
Back to AI.
We talked about OpenAI's big moves.
Yeah, those are big.
But are other players catching up?
Well, OpenAI is a major player.
Right.
But there's a lot of innovation happening across the board.
Okay.
Elon Musk's XAI company.
Oh, yeah.
Just received a significant investment from NVIDIA.
Wow.
The graphics card giant.
Okay.
This investment could really accelerate XAI's research and development.
Wow.
In areas like natural language processing
Okay.
and autonomous systems.
So NVIDIA getting into AI, that's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
Are we on the verge of like an all-out AI arms race?
The competition's definitely heating up.
Yeah.
The U.S. and China are already vying for dominance in the AI chip market.
Right.
And with tech giants like Microsoft
Yeah.
and Amazon pouring resources into AI research,
Yeah.
we're likely just seeing the beginning of this AI boom.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we're bound to see some incredible breakthroughs in the coming years.
Oh, absolutely. Breakthroughs. That can change everything.
You know, one report highlighted a fascinating trend.
Okay.
People are using AI chatbots
Yeah.
for personal advice
Wow.
and emotional support.
Interesting.
It's interesting, isn't it?
It is.
We're seeing a shift in how people perceive AI.
Yeah.
It's no longer just like a tool.
Right.
It's becoming like a companion,
A companion.
a confidant.
A confidant.
There's even a story about a woman who credits her AI boyfriend
Wait.
helping her through a difficult time.
Wow, an AI boyfriend?
I know I love my AI assistant,
Right.
but I'm not sure I'm ready to start dating one.
That's a whole other level.
It is, but it does make you think, are we becoming too reliant on AI for emotional connection?
Interesting question.
Yeah. What does that mean for human relationships?
Yeah, it raises some important questions about the nature of connection
Right.
and what it means to be human in a world where AI is becoming increasingly integrated into our lives.
And speaking of integration,
Yeah.
one report mentioned OpenAI is transitioning into a for-profit company.
Oh, wow.
I thought they were all about open source and democratizing AI.
They were,
Yeah.
but it seems things are changing.
Okay.
There's been some legal back and forth with Microsoft,
Right.
a major investor,
Yeah.
about the terms of their partnership.
Oh, wow.
It seems OpenAI might be feeling the pressure to prioritize profits
Okay.
over pure research.
So is this a good or bad thing for the future of AI?
It's hard to say.
Yeah.
Becoming a for-profit company could give OpenAI more resources
Right.
to accelerate research and development.
Okay.
However,
Yeah.
there's a risk they could become less focused on open source and more focused on proprietary technology.
All right.
It's a delicate balance.
Okay. Time for a reality check.
Okay.
We've been talking about all the amazing potential of AI,
The amazing potential.
but there are some dark sides too.
The dark side.
One report that really stood out to me
Okay.
was about the disturbing increase in the use of AI to create child abuse images.
Yeah, that's a horrifying reality.
It is.
This highlights the fact that AI, as powerful as it is,
Right.
can be used for incredibly harmful purposes.
Yeah.
We need to have serious conversations
Yeah.
about the ethical implications of AI
Absolutely.
and how to prevent its misuse.
This isn't just like a hypothetical problem either.
No, it's real.
There was a report about a singer using AI and bots to fraudulently boost his music streams
Oh, wow.
and earn millions in royalties.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's right. AI can be used to manipulate online platforms,
Right.
spread misinformation,
Yeah.
even create deepfakes
Deep fake.
that are virtually indistinguishable from reality.
Scary stuff.
It is,
We need to be aware of these risks
right.
and develop safeguards to prevent them.
So it's a bit of a double-edged sword.
It is.
What are some potential solutions? What's
Yeah.
being done to address these concerns?
Well, there are some promising developments.
Okay.
Governments are starting to take AI regulation seriously.
Okay.
For example, the Maharashtra government in India has formed a panel to draft the state's first ever AI policy.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what about the US and UK?
Yeah.
We talked about their AI policies earlier.
They're both making progress.
Okay.
The UK has just signed off on a sweeping AI action plan.
Okay.
that covers everything from infrastructure development to talent acquisition.
Wow.
And President Biden has issued an executive order specifically targeting the energy needs of AI data centers.
Wait, why focus on data centers?
Well, AI is incredibly energy intensive.
Oh, okay.
These massive data centers require huge amounts of power,
Right.
raising concerns about their environmental impact.
So it's not a very green technology?
Not inherently, no. Okay. Biden's executive order aims to promote energy efficiency and the use of renewable energy sources in these data centers.
Okay, so that's good for the planet.
Good for the planet.
But what about the people?
Right.
How do we ensure that AI benefits everyone,
Yeah.
not just like a select few?
That's a critical question,
It is.
and one we need to continually ask ourselves
Yeah.
as this technology evolves.
It feels like we're standing on the edge of a truly transformative era.
We are.
AI has the potential to revolutionize so many aspects of our lives.
So many aspects.
It's both exhilarating
Exhilarating.
and a little bit
A
terrifying.
little bit terrifying.
But isn't that always the case with new technology?
It is.
The unknown is always a little scary, but it's also full of possibility.
Full of possibility. That's a great way to put it.
It is an exciting time to be alive.
It is.
That's for sure.
Absolutely.
But before we get too carried away,
Right.
I want to bring it back to our listener.
Yeah.
We've thrown a lot of information your way.
A lot of information.
But what does it all mean for you?
That's the big question, right?
It is.
And honestly, there's no easy answer.
Right.
What I can say is this. The future is being shaped right now.
Yeah.
And both crypto and AI are playing a huge role.
So how do we prepare for this future?
Yeah.
What can we do to navigate this rapidly changing landscape?
The key is to stay informed.
Okay.
Stay curious and keep learning.
Keep learning.
Don't be afraid to dive into these topics, ask questions, and explore the possibilities.
I love that.
Yeah.
So as we wrap up the second part of our deep dive,
Okay.
I want to leave you with this thought. If Bitcoin can hit $100,000
Right.
and Donald Trump can launch a meme coin worth
The
billions,
Trump coin.
what else seems impossible today? That
Yeah.
might actually be closer than we think.
That's a great question to ponder.
It is.
We live in a world where the impossible is becoming possible at an alarming rate.
It's all about expanding our perspectives
Yeah.
and being open to the unexpected.
Mm.
All right, we'll be back shortly for the final part of this deep dive into the world of crypto and AI.
Looking forward to it.
Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the final part of our deep dive.
Yeah.
We've explored the highs and lows of crypto,
The whole spectrum.
the mind-blowing advancements in AI, and the potential pitfalls
Right.
lurking around every corner.
Ah.
But before we wrap up,
Yeah.
there's one more crucial aspect we need to address.
Yeah, you're right. And it's something that's been weaving its way through our entire conversation today.
Okay.
The human element.
The human element.
How do we, as individuals, navigate this rapidly evolving technological landscape?
It's a big question.
It is.
We've got Bitcoin potentially reshaping global finance,
Right.
AI poised to revolutionize everything from
Uh-huh.
healthcare to transportation.
Yeah.
It can feel like we're being swept along by a technological tsunami.
And in many ways we are.
Yeah.
But the key is to remember that we're not just passive observers in this revolution.
Yeah.
We have the power to shape it, to guide it towards a future that benefits humanity.
So how do we do that?
Yeah.
Where do we even begin?
Well, it starts with education.
Okay.
We need to understand these technologies,
Right.
their potential,
Yeah.
and their limitation.
And there's limitation.
Don't be afraid to dive in, explore, and ask questions.
I think it's also about being critical, right?
Absolutely.
Not just accepting everything we hear about crypto and AI as gospel,
Right.
but really thinking about the implications,
Yeah.
both positive and negative.
Both sides of the coin.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So how can our listener do that?
Yeah, good question.
What are some practical steps they can take?
We'll start by diversifying your sources of information.
Okay.
Don't just rely on social media or sensationalized headlines.
Right.
Seek out in-depth analyses, research reports, and expert opinions from a variety of perspectives.
Get the full picture.
Exactly. Get the full picture.
And don't be afraid to challenge the status quo.
Absolutely.
Just because something is touted as the next big thing
Right.
doesn't mean it's right for you
Yeah,
or for society as a whole.
exactly.
Question assumptions.
Question everything.
Think critically
Think critically.
and engage in constructive conversations about the future we want to create.
Yeah, have those conversations.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's not about like blindly embracing every new technology,
Right.
but about being informed, engaged, and empowered to make choices
Exactly.
that align with our values.
Choices that align with our values. That's a great point.
Yeah. And remember, this isn't just about individual action.
Right.
It's about collective responsibility.
Collective responsibility, exactly.
We need to work together to shape these technologies in a way that benefits all of humanity, not just like a select few.
Benefits everyone.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave you with a final thought.
Okay, hit me with it.
We've seen how quickly the world can change.
It's incredible.
How seemingly impossible ideas can become reality in like the blink of an eye.
Yeah, it's true. The future's full of unknowns.
Yeah.
But it's also full of potential.
So embrace the uncertainty.
Embrace the uncertainty.
Stay curious. And keep exploring the future is ours to shape.
Well said. I like that.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of crypto and AI.
It's been a pleasure.
We hope you found it insightful, thought-provoking, and maybe even a little bit inspiring.
Yeah, inspiring for sure.
Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and keep looking ahead.
See you next time.